How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day or night wherever the hell you are in the world. Welcome to the stream. And welcome back to Astroneer on Glacio. As you can tell, I've been a little busy. I managed to gather the resources to get things started for a base here on the world. I had to go back to Silva to pick up some aluminum alloy. And some of these as well, exo chips. Also, let me throw this on the ship because, frankly, I don't have a use for TNT on this world, apparently. I can't find any exo caches. And I've been gathering a lot of titanium, and I've been gathering a lot of iron, so yeah. I'll be set for a while when it comes to those materials. And I've got tons of argon now. Take that filter off. You see, I'm loaded up with some titanium here and some argon. I also figured out what this was about. So this is some kind of rail station setup or whatever. Not sure how the system works quite just yet, but I plan on revisiting it after I get stuff like Calidor probably done. But first I want to activate this world. But to do that I need power. Unfortunately there is no zinc, and there is certainly no lithium on this world, so no batteries. The one thing that this base has a problem with right now is power. I have some severe power struggles. Well, it has high wind. Don't get me wrong, this is really nice, so it blows pretty often. Very high wind. The thing is, though, once the wind stops, my power just goes kaput. It's just gone. So I need to run back to Silva, pick up some medium batteries, stick them on this, stick them on the base here, and yeah, we should be set there for a little while. I'm thinking probably should bring like 7 batteries, to be honest. As ludicrous of a number as that is. Let me see about making a medium storage real quick. Please do not stop blowing and slowing down the progress of this thing. Honestly, yeah, I've been doing research on this world too. These aren't all that worth it, to be honest. I found the Solos to be a lot more valuable. Same with Novus. Some of these are less like... Most of these actually just like around 1,000. I found one that was like 5,000, but that was about it. These Argons are... The frozen Argon ones are not worth a whole lot. But they have a cool sound to them if you drop them. Listen. I kind of like that sound. Also, I found this plant while I'm exploring the wilds. Harmless flora called, Come on, really? It's not gonna tell me what its name is? It's called... I think it was like Prickle Pod? It doesn't actually prick you. You can just hug it all you want. Also, I finally made the rover too, as you guys can see. And thanks to some effort, thanks to some effort that took me about an hour, I finally reached the center of Glacio too. And you're not gonna believe it. Like, unlike the other worlds, I actually managed to look. I actually looked inside to see what the resource was. It's diamond. Thankfully, diamond's not the hardest thing to make on here. Because all it takes is graphene, which I already have the stuff to make that. And just takes 2 graphene for 1 diamond. Now I'm suspecting that there's a drawback to it for some reason. Because diamonds in real life are not easy to work with. Or try to get. It requires a lot of heat and a lot of pressure. So I'm wondering if it's going to be a drain on my power. Speaking of, by the way, you guys can kind of see right there that my power kind of went down. Because the wind shut off. Thanks to the argon I got, now I can finally make steel. I have nitrogen on Silva, so I can make titanium alloy. And with both of these, I'm only a step away from actually getting nanocarbon alloy. Alright, so there are only 2 worlds, I believe, with helium. Let me see. First off is... Or is it just the one world? I forget. Nope, it's only the one, and that's Atrox. The hardest world with treacherous terrain and everything. Huh. I gotta say, the hazards on here, I wouldn't call them hard to deal with. I'll be real with you guys, they've kind of seemed kind of meh. Here's one of the hazards over here, this balloon. Watch, you get close to it, it starts gassing up. But do this. All you do is just move the terrain a little bit and you pop it. It's actually so weak. It's kind of sad, really. Other harmless flora include like those catapult plants or the pop coral. But that's just about it. The catapult plants are probably the more difficult one, but to be honest, they're not that bad. All you do is just avoid them and just dig around them until they just break. It's kind of, how should I say, disappointing. And a little underwhelming. Also, I need to check my settings. Okay, cool. That one just finished. You can see this. Not very much on the argon. There's a lot of these, but... And they're all concentrated in certain areas. Also, why is it red compared to blue? This is argon in its gaseous form, apparently. It's blue. Well, frozen argon is just bright red. I was half expecting it to be kind of, well, red. But I guess technically argon is an inert gas, so it being blue actually makes a lot of sense. Also, I have been exploring this world a little bit. I'm not certain of how many gateways are on here yet, or just how big this world really is. But I can tell it's not small because, for one thing, it took me a while to get down to the core, which tells me it's on par with Silva. So, yeah, it's not going to be a cakewalk. It's going to be kind of difficult. Anyway, I think that's enough procrastinating and enough talking on that front. Let's get back to Silva. And let's get to work. Yep, Novus is Novus that world's moon or Glacio's moon? No wait. I think Novus is Vasania's moon. Yeah, it's just the way it's moving. Silva. Oh, and I just went through 2 worlds, apparently. Not there. Where are you at? On the dark side of the planet, huh? Well, technically it's not the dark side, it's just the night side at the moment. Oh, there it is. I gotta say, I like the speed at which this game actually renders the terrain and unloads it. It's actually really nice how quick it is. Might need to pack up more hydrazine. Yeah. Since I'm here, I'll grab this one. Grab the argon tank. Yeah, this is totally not a way to trigger an explosion or anything, people. Don't fly around on a hoverboard while carrying a massive tank of gas. Also, I've been encountering a lot of these. At some point, once I get like nanocarbon alloy, I plan on just absolutely redoing the hell out of the storage area. Because I'll be honest with you guys, the storage here just looks like absolute... Well, it looks clean somewhat, but it's kind of crap. With nanocarbon alloy and the large resource canister, I could do a lot more storage and automation too with the mechanical arms. Or the auto arms here. Because I can have them sort my materials for me, and I don't have to really do much of a thing. Or much of anything. Alright, need to make like 7 of these. Let me grab the other stuff. At some point, I'm probably going to have to go back to places like Novus and Glacio for this as well, the Xenobiology Lab. Always keep the horn in there because you never know when you're going to need it. It's only... it's only when I have all the types of little specimens here, I'm not sure what they're called again, that I basically will be done. I have titanium from trading, and now I have titanium from mining and smelting. Well, technically this is trading and smelting. This one right here. Still. Oh, come on. I couldn't land on the landing pad. As funny as that sounds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys remember from last year I tried out a TNT on one of those ice crystals and was left kind of disappointed. So I'll be honest with you guys, didn't really give me much in terms of resources. Yeah. On Glacial, by the way, I figured out I can actually just get... I could have just gotten clay from soil centrifuge instead of looking around blindly. Which tells me instead of just searching around Novus for a while there for graphite, I probably could have just created a soil centrifuge and been done there. So yeah, bit of an oopsie on that one. Wish I would have thought of that. But it's in the past. Might as well move forward, right? Let me see. Tall storage, medium storage. I need medium battery, if you do not mind. Lithium, zinc. Also, if you guys are wondering about this oxygen tank, the second one I've had for a while, that you probably saw last stream too, I basically found that one on Glacio and decided just to take it and use it. It's actually kind of handy to have. For zinc, I'm just going to go drop it off real quick. Grab 2 more zinc and I'll just pull the lithium from nearby, which is pretty handy. I gotta wonder something too, if I could create some kind of request system. Like, if you guys have seen me playing Minecraft, you know about applied energistics, refined storage, or even Tom's storage from that one mod pack Dyer and I have been playing. I'm wondering if there's something similar to that, as if I can sort of request a certain item from the storage. If that's at all possible in this game. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn off that light so I don't blind you guys. Oh, move all that before it gets absolutely griefed. Silver. It's interesting how a little package holds such a big battery. I'm not gonna lie. I'm wondering if the storage sensor could be potentially used here. Set this for the battery real quick if I can find it. Also, since I'm on here, I might as well make the diamonds. I need 2 of them. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrazine. Oh crap. I gotta wait. That's stupid. Alright. That much to make graphene. Or graphene to make 2 diamonds. Start with just 2. Also, I do need to apologize for something. I forgot to upload the schedule, so after stream I will be doing that. Also, do check out my YouTube channel, guys. I am uploading videos from the latest main event on Genshin, which was the Tournament of Glory and Bloom, I believe the event was called. Alright, now let's make some diamonds. Let's see how nice this looks. Technically, I need to make multiple diamonds. Because there's something else I want to do with that 3rd diamond. And that, I'll show you guys here in a sec. 2 hydrazine, and I need 2 graphite. Oh, look at that shine. That's a beauty. Dang it, I mean, unlock it. That control panel's so hard to hit somebody. Wow, it really does look like the surface of Glacial when you think about it. I'm surprised the chemistry lab can actually apply the pressure at all. Like, I'm pretty sure you need some seriously heavy industrial compression. Anyway, let's see. It should be on my back here. That small generator. I need... Joe Mod 3. The diamond bladed drill head. Let me get back on the tethers now. There we go. Because I noticed that Glacial also has a bit of an... its core area wasn't easy to mine into, I'll just tell you that right now. It was basically very hard hard just like Silva's core was until I got the first drill mod here. Turn that off. Doesn't run. Eat your heart out, Steve. I can make diamonds. Just kidding. Also, I need to see about making a drill head for some of my vehicles finally. I just need to figure out where they're made. Or if I've even learned them at all. Which I suspect I probably haven't. Medium battery, RTG. Yeah, nanocarbon alloy. This is the best power source in the game because it can work day and night, and it's stronger than the mini one. A lot stronger. Tractor trailer. I don't see it, so I assume I've never actually learned it. Let's find it then. Is it? The paver I can definitely make. Tungsten carbide ceramic, absolutely can make. Titanium alloy and tux. I can make titanium alloy now. It's the third one. I don't think I. No, I actually can make this third one too. Awesome. Because eventually I'm going to create a vehicle with drills on the front that will allow me to quite literally get soil. Because obviously there's a medium soil canister that I've seen. I made one on Glacio, but it's kind of a pain to fill with just individual soil canisters. So it'll be nice to actually have that on a vehicle. Probably a medium rover. Because I'll be honest, a large rover seems a bit like overkill and a bit of a pain. Anyway, I think that's everything I need for Glacio. If I'm not mistaken. Traversing Glacio isn't the hardest, it's just the freaking terrain, which is basically like very bumpy, flat, if you kind of get the idea from that description. Probably gonna make the... Yeah, I'm gonna have to make more hydrazine later, because I am burning through it. Gosh. I'm wondering if there's, like, variation between the worlds, like, how much actual fuel you consume just to get to one. Batteries here, let's sort out our power problems. I said I need 7 batteries, but I'll be honest with you, I think that'd be a little too much. So I'm just gonna put a battery on each of these. And this will hopefully act as a bit of a buffer while the wind is down for the count. I can always stop by Novus again to get more zinc if I need to. Yep, nice little buffer. I'm definitely going to be relying upon wind power for this world because, yeah, very abundant, very common, and not a lot of downtime, which is perfect actually. Medium, vein, aluminum, and ceramic. I'll attach this to this. Let's go grab some aluminum real quick. Okay, where's the aluminum deposits at in this place? And I gotta say, really enjoying this hoverboard. Really expands my range when it comes to traveling, especially with my limited oxygen supply when I have no tethers around. And it's actually a lot of fun too. This'll work. Kind of worried that this QRTG wouldn't be able to keep up this the third drill mod here, but looks like my worries have been put to rest because its performance is really good. Also, I'll have to probably get a terrain analyzer on the materials surrounding Glacio's gateway chamber or gateway engine because it's actually got a nice color to it. I got a ridiculous amount of bytes, I swear. I probably can learn the rest of the recipes without issue. Let's see, ceramic. You know what? I'm gonna grab that medium storage. Yes. Here we go. It's interesting to know. This is kind of interesting. I didn't know that the actual smelting furnace had a bit of a priority to it. It seems to be prioritizing the aluminum or what was placed on it beforehand. And sort of, it kind of tells me that it has a bit of a queue to it. I thought it just smelted anything on this first slot here. On first and always, but that doesn't appear to be the case. It's actually smart enough to realize that, or it's programmed to basically smelt what's been queued up. Which I have to say, kind of nice, actually. And something good, something to keep in mind. Oh. I need to do that. I guess let's make our way to the first gateway engine. Or not gateway engine, just gateway in general. I might be underestimating Atrox here, but I gotta wonder if it's actually as hard as it seems. Because when they described hazards, it said hazard hard, but I'll be honest, the hazards on here are not really hard. I found what was harder actually locating specific resources, not so much the actual plants. Like, this is probably the hardest setup you can deal with on this world, and it's honestly, it's actually not harder than Novus, funny enough. It's actually kind of sad, actually. I mean, you guys should see the underground of this world, too. It's crazy looking. Makes you think it's hostile, but realistically, it's actually not. The only things that are hostile are, of course, the pop coral that you find down there, and, of course, the gas plants that you guys have seen before. This one's buried in ice. That's fun. And it's really elevated. Are there any others on the map that I should know about, or no? Doesn't look like it. Or there's another one of those rail station things. I need to look into how that system actually works. Could be kind of useful, especially with how jagged the terrain on this world actually is. It's not as bad as Novus's terrain. I don't think anything could top that mess. Well, then again, I could be proven wrong by Atrox. I'm gonna need to clear this out so I can actually access the center. I know I've heard of being put on ice, but this is kind of ridiculous. Sorry, I know, bad joke. That should do it. I saw it gained air while reversing. That's kind of funny. Wind should blow here in a second. Just wait till then. Damn, not enough power. Well, that stinks. Apparently don't have enough. The world's really demanding, isn't it? Where's the ambience for, where was this ambience? Honestly, if that part of the song was in this game on this world, I think it would have made it just slightly more terrifying. Ambience can really help. Can I even get through here? Oh, I can. Oh boy. It's a tight fit, but I managed. I hope I have what I need to probably make another rover. Because that's probably what I'm gonna need. That or I just need more power sources to attach. Okay, so let's see about another medium rover then. Mining pad, large rover. Exo chips, aluminum alloy, and rubber. I've only got the one exo chip. Yikes. So, you know, I'm gonna keep the diamonds on my person. Can I attach one of these? I can. Might be a bit sketchy though. Could actually just give this a shot. Might actually work. Because it looked like I was really close. So it might just need a very consistent amount of power from a much stronger source, which technically these large wind vanes are stronger than the small ones here. Or mediums. Oh boy, how do they think about it? If I want this to work, I'll probably have to unattach the rover seat and just have this thing sit there. Hopefully revealing, or at least activating this one will kind of reveal the other one to me. Assuming there's more than one on this world. Yeah, you know what? Let's go this way. Use this front face instead. I'm confusing the term. There we go. So I'll just take you off. Move everything up for the time being. Okay, there it goes. Come on. Oh, it stopped spinning. Probably needs consistent power sources. So bringing batteries might not be the best call. Wait for the wind to start ramping up. Come on. In a second now, I know it'll come. There we go. Please last long enough. Looking good. There it goes. Let's see, how many are we dealing with? Okay, this world has 6. So we're gonna go around every single one. Now let's go finish this up and looking good. Most part. Ain't nobody got time for ice. Oh, I should say glaciers, to be honest. Oh god. Back that light, please. The thing acted like a bit of a jack. It's kind of funny. Is the next one revealed? No. This could mean one thing, which is that Glacio is actually larger than Selva. Probably roughly around the same size. But granted, on Silva, I was able to find the gateway immediately from the center, or even inside of one of those gateways. So yeah, this world is definitely a little bit bigger. At least it'll give us a chance to explore what the heck's on this world. To a greater extent, anyway. Oxygen cells, don't really care about those. Hey look, it's graphite, the thing I was looking for on Novus for a while. Come on. Jeez, this thing's struggling with rocks and resources. There we go. Where's a freaking jet ski when you need one? Or a snowmobile? Hostile? Let me see. No, just biomass. Okay, nothing special. Research item. There's something else here. Should we wear off? Oh, here's one of the researchers I was telling you guys about. I'll have to come back for it in the future if I ever find it again. That thing on its head. Okay, it can. Cool. I'm gonna have to probably carve a way through here because going around there seems like a bit of a pain. Do it. Jeez. Alright, there it is. Let me get around this entire mountain. Mountain. chain. That I can actually use for the gateway. Anything else on the map? Nope. Other than the one I actually activated.
Cut it out. Yeah, this is freaking... Oh, keeps doing it. Stop.
I'm actually not even holding down left click to actually dig up anything. Just decides to do it on its own sometimes. It's really annoying. These Louise. Oh boy, that looked very long. I'm just gonna open up the central bit here so I can actually see. Constantly hear the wind, but unfortunately it's not always blowing. There we almost there. Hold it. A little longer. Nice. For now, I'm just gonna keep the headlights on my person. Cool. Next one's highlighted. Oh, these ridges. Honestly, once I get the RTG made, my power issues will pretty much vanish. I won't have to rely upon the wind to blow or the sun to be up. Kind of a big motivator, honestly, for getting those RTGs as soon as possible. Also, funny enough, these, by the way, actually don't take in any special resources. Unlike some of the ones on Novas that took zinc, these actually just take ammonia or ammonium. Just a funny thing. Gotta be close to that thing now, since yeah, it just shifted like that. Around it. Yep, there it is. What's inside of here? Research item. Oh, that thing's worth 15,000 actually. If only there's a beacon inside of here, I can use that to actually just mark this location. Okay, no. There's just debris behind it. Bit of titanium up there, scrap, and a jump jet. Do I just do this instead? Yeah, I'll bring this along then. You could say it's a companion cube at this point, huh? Oh, there's a gravity globe up there. Whoa, huge amount of debris. Anything of note here? It's like iron, ceramic, a lot of destroyed power sources. Doesn't look like even a platform survived. Jeez Louise, this place looks like junk. Let's see what's actually up here. Okay, there's a wind vane up here. Would have been handy if I didn't find this. So yeah, I can punch it. I don't think I want to go around this entire relation picture here, so definitely gonna have to throw one of those explosive little cataplants. Yeah, watch what this does. Yep. Nasty little shit. not sure about that. Actually, it might be better just to walk. So move that out of the way and black this out so there's obstruction. What the shit? No shot. What's down here? Oh. Okay, that's freaking awesome. I need to, screw the power cells. That's more worth it. Large printer intact here. Or it's a medium print? Oh, it's a medium print. God dang, an extra large resource canister. Now that's part of the fun, but that's huge. I was like, what the hell is that anyway? I didn't actually see that kind of structure before, so I was like, what is this? Okay, I'm just repeating myself. Honestly, this is insane. I don't even know if I can bring this back with me, is the thing. Oh, let me see. Oh, shit. I wish I had more exo chips on this world. That is insane. You know, I have enough research bites. I don't care. I can always probably find it anyway, thanks to the gateways. Let me go and drop you off right there for a second. I can grab a piece of graphite. I'm trying to package that thing and see if I can shove it onto the rover here. Some graphite around that I can snag. What bewilders me most about that is that's something more akin to late game. I wasn't even planning on making extra large resource canisters, because let's be honest, 400 nuggets with a large resource canister is enough. But that thing can contain 2,000, which is just absolutely mind-boggling. I'm also gonna ditch this. Now I can keep the chip on my gun, and then it should be my tool. I'm not sure what they should call that. Wait, actually, it was terrain tool, right? I have a bad feeling, by the way, that this thing is not going to be able to fit on my rover. It's going to be like this large storage right here. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh boy. This is a tricky decision. I need space. Do I just leave the floodlights behind? It's tungsten. Can't leave the diamonds behind because I need those. To be honest, I shouldn't have even brought them with me. What was I thinking? I left them at base because that's where the entrance is anyway. God dang. I have no choice. I gotta leave the floodlights. Come back for them. I need to take this off and then... Yeah. It's an insane find and one that, honestly, I'd be stupid to leave behind, honestly. Extend the platform out a little bit so I can sit my rover basically parallel to that. Something like that. Also, gotta put this up. Absurdly insane, I swear. Come on, keep up that spin. I swear, if I had to just... if my Astroneer could, I would just jump on one of these windmills and just start running on it. Hi, Miso. How you doing tonight or today? Got it. This should be the third one. I'm not debating because I don't want to teleport around. I'm alright. Playing some crab champions? Never heard of that game. Sounds interesting though. Tell me, are you doing the crab rave? I can imagine. Honestly, I'm just gonna say this. I can imagine what's going through your head right now when you're playing that game is potentially the song Crab Rave. I don't know. Though I don't know exactly what you're thinking. Though that would be me at the very least. I'd be thinking Crab Rave every time I see crab. Some of the people who made Monster Cat, seriously? Monster Cat, the people who helped make that song, Monster Cat, also made that. God dang. Is it by any chance, is that basically a meme game? Also, if you see this big old box, I found something kind of insane while I was driving around. Oh, I sure made the song now, Lost Cat. Oh, okay. And kinda not really. I could have sworn crab... Wasn't... I was pretty certain that crab... Huh. It's weird. Monster Cat has a video of Crab Raven, so... A little weird. At least to me it is. Well, I hope you have fun with the game, dude. It sounds like a really funny one. Funny one, actually. What is that in the distance? Whoa, that's a crash site. I see where the next gateway is at. Okay, what's in here? Argon canister. Also, resources and ice in here, blocking my view of everything. It's a roguelike. Oh, I don't really have too much experience with playing roguelikes, so I don't know games like that all that well. Someone would probably call me an uncultured swine. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Steel? I'm not gonna take that with me because I don't have the room. Holy shit! Wow, look at this treasure trove in here. If there's some quartz in here, I could make a beacon. And I could just go back and get this, come back and get this stuff later. God dang. Very interesting find. So you and me both. Oh, so it's like your first roguelike. Well, best of luck, dude. I have an idea of what roguelike is sort of like because of League of Legends Arena game mode. But I digress. I'm not exactly certain that I will know. Wait, is this... Oh, it's that same room. What the frick? Interesting. I need some quartz later. All I got is these to get that something back. Let's see, this one's chip 1 out of 5 Model A. Awesome. Also, if you're wondering, I am on a glacier-covered planet right now called Glacio. Oh, jeez, that bridge is not nice. Yeah, same, honestly, though. Because then again, I don't really know what roguelike is all that well. I've heard it kind of explained on a video, but yeah. To be honest, roguelike sounds like a relatively new kind of game out there. But again, I digress. I wouldn't know how long they've been around, so I can't really assume that. There, that'll do. Vampire Survivors is a more known one, I'd say. I've never heard of that game, so yeah. But that's just me. Again, uncultured swine. Someone would say. Finally made it to another buried gateway. Also, pop a balloon. I gotta say, those are the biggest joke hostile plants I've ever seen in this game. The balloons. They don't take much to get rid of. They're unique, and this is the first world I've ever seen one. So yeah. Just finished round 208. Jeez. Roguelike. Is this sort of... Would you say it's sort of like sort of defensive kind of game? Sort of like a tower defense kind of game or something like that? Because I remember Gears of War 3 had a mode where you could essentially just build up sentries and defenses to defend against like enemy players basically who are either playing as the actual cog or the locust. Okay, you're not protecting anything. Oh, wait. What's up? I'll have to see for a moment. God dang it, camera's really screwing up this area. Waiting for the wind to start spinning. Or extra large? I know this destroyed large wing mate. Oh, there's one that survived. It's like COD zombies in the sense you fight through mobs. Oh, okay, so that's what they mean. Uh-oh. Okay, that should do it. Next one activated, and the next one should appear on the map. Yep. Towards the direction of my base. Huh. Okay, I need to put these off now. This? Yes, I can. Okay, it's not in the direction of my base like I thought it was initially. Seriously, what a joke. Hold on a second, let me do this. Why? The words are so weird in this game. There's some that sound really squeaky. This one just sounds very, would you say that sounds like percussion, or no? I don't remember my music terms all that well. It's been a while. Or... No, it's definitely not crescendo, actually, now that I think about it. Pretty sure. I know at least crescendo. You know, I'm gonna test something with those gateways. I'm wondering if I could teleport vehicles with me. My soil canister's about to run out. Yep. Just harvest a little bit from the side here. See the beam yet? Nope, I can't. It's pretty damn far. Jeez Louise. Terrain is so brutal on this map too, honestly. Not as bad as Novus, but still not great. It's just all plateaus. My current build has my weapon damage at plus 9,523%, my global damage at 46,000, and my crit chance 300. Oh my lord, you must be hitting so damn hard with those numbers. I can imagine your numbers must be, or at least the damage you might be dealing with crits must be in the, I don't know, millions? That amount in Warframe, you could definitely freaking hit for millions. I know that much. Still not anywhere in sight, and thankfully this is just a hill now. On top of that, all my bullets are like napalms. Because they explode. I've increased the explosion radius to the point it basically covers the entire arena each run. So you're basically wiping them out, and it's just easy game at that point, right? Holy shit. That's basically GG, you won at that point, I think. Unless there's like bosses in that roguelike that basically make it to where it's kind of... I honestly don't know. Essentially. Okay, essentially there's bosses though. Or you won. Because if there's bosses, it makes sense for those numbers, because then it'd be more of a challenge. Otherwise, it might as well just be game over. At that point, you win. Let me get rid of that stinking balloon. Oh my lord. Technically, now that I think about it, Arena and League of Legends could be considered... The only thing that makes it not roguelike... I remember now. League did have an event with one of their skin lines. Basically where you had to kill several enemies and you got power-ups and all that. I would assume that's sort of roguelike, right? With Arena, it's close to being roguelike, but since it's PvP, it's not, basically. But you can stack your stats pretty pretty infinitely, not gonna lie. Also, something I gotta say, by the way, on Arena, I definitely did something on there. I was playing Master Yi. Yes, shame me for playing Master Yi like everyone else likes to, apparently. Thing is, I just play the character because it's fun. Just because I have playtime in it doesn't mean I'm some Master Yi main. For God's sakes, people always underestimate me. Anyway, playing Master Yi on there, and once I got my build, instead of just like getting rid of my boots like some other people do in Arena, what I did is I used the stat anvil and just started stacking certain stats against my opponent. It was a Vagar and Shogath, so I stacked magic resistance and armor like a bitch. They couldn't kill me. With my attack speed, like I had the Dragon Soul buff, basically. Or like I get 3 random Dragon Souls. I had items that let me do, that had attack damage and attack speed on them. And even some of the stat anvils actually gave, stuff I got from the stat anvil also gave me attack speed and attack damage. So yeah, once I felt like I was in a good spot, all I needed to do was just make sure those two couldn't do anything to me. And I just had to make sure I avoided their CC, and that was it. And dodged their major abilities with the Q, and yeah. The battle bunny event. I think it's called Anima Squad, right? I think that's what it was called. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you can watch it on my YouTube channel, like the birthday stream where I was playing League of Legends. Really funny, and honestly, if I were that Vagar, I'd be a little annoyed at me for doing that. Dude could not do any damage to me, not very much. And all I had to do was just alpha dodge Cho'Gath's Q just to make sure he can't CC me, or alpha dodge freaking Vagar's ultimate, and that was game. Oh my god, I would be mad honestly if I were them, because it's a Master Yi, for one thing. It was bullshit. I would not die. And my teammate was just like a random who's playing Swain. The freaking chromatic item I got too just absolutely helped me carry that. Jeez, man, it was so dumb. Anyway, yeah, you can check that out on the birthday stream if you guys want. It's on the YouTube channel. Hold on, before I do that, I need to clean this up a little bit too. Because I got a feeling if I can't teleport vehicles with me, these platforms will eventually need to be completely cleared. Oh, wind's blowing. Let's see, am I detecting the other one yet? Hold. Yeah. I gotta upload the schedule tonight. I forgot to the other night. But the thing is, I will be playing League of Legends later this week, so yeah. There's that. Probably play some Swift play in Arena. Or ARAM. I don't know, hasn't been as great. Felt like shit to play lately. Should do for the time being. Let me see. Dim node, bright node. Okay, there's one left, and then the core. Cool. It's telling me exactly where I need to go. There's the storm. Oh, I'm close enough to actually see the vortices inside of it. I mean, this gateway's practically next to it. Oh, rip. Rip what? Oh, you screwed. Don't tell me you got cocky, man. Oh, I honestly, if you got cocky, I would understand because it happens. When you feel so powerful that you honestly feel like you're God at that point, and there's nothing that can screw you, nothing that can kill you or get rid of you. Gotta be careful of that pride, buddy. That shit will mess you up. I see those totems on the map and immediately interact with them. This one, though? Nah, I know I can be godly. Hey, Dyer. Just freaking... Wow, dude. Dude just shows up just to say that shit. Arrogant son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. How you doing tonight, Dyer? Oh, that sucks, Miso. I'm sorry, buddy. Ah, you just woke up. I hope you got enough sleep there, Tyre, because I know probably wasn't long ago that you went to sleep. So, oh yeah, about what happened. I'm not going to go into details here on the stream. I'm not going to say it, but honestly, it does suck what happened to you. And honestly, I hope you get the justice you deserve. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, cool. Solid 8. Awesome. That's a good night's sleep if I'm being honest. At least at the minimum. Awesome sleep is like 10 hours. That or you wake up really invigorated. Hopefully I made this. Okay, maybe I'm wide enough. Well, beside the nightmare of being possessed by a djinn. Tell me you've been playing Metaphysical again, dude. Something tells me that was a metaphysical nightmare. That or a phasmophobia nightmare. Oh. Don't give up, man. Shit happens, man. And now it's an airplane. Oh. Oh, by the way, Jinn is spelled D-J-I-N-N. You missed the D at the front of it. That's what she said, by the way. I'm pretty certain Jinn is spelled D-J-I-N-N, Dyer. Like genie, jinns, you know? That kind of thing. Oh, anyway, we deal with jinns daily. Oh. Oh, but it's nothing that bad. Well, then I don't know what you're talking about in that area. Last gateway. And back to base and to activate the dang core. Honestly, the place I landed was actually a lot more reasonable than the terrain here. Imagine the most annoying motherfuckers on Earth, but visible. I got a few ideas. Shit! Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I did it. That storm was weird. Oh, I forgot the freaking package I was bringing with me. God dang it. I gotta go back. Assuming I'm heading to the right gateway. So on the other side of the damn storm. Thing moves. Now, comparing them to me doesn't work, bud. You need to think even more annoying. Not thinking of you, Dyer. Believe me, I know exactly what to compare them to. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. Because when you said the most annoying thing on Earth, immediately what popped into my head was, yeah. Again, I'm not going to say because controversy, or controversial, I should say. Oh, Misa, I'm also gonna hit you with that meme. You don't give up! Never give up! It's that one from years ago. After a certain tsunami. There it is, there's my box, you can see it. It's an extra large resource canister, and I found that out in the wild here. On some wreckage, so yeah. I'm not leaving that behind for shit. Fuck you, Balloon. I just dropped all the random perks and sold them. Gonna try and build myself back up from the ground up. Alright. Honestly, I wonder if something, in that roguelike, can you turn yourself into like a mega tank? I would say kind of focus on balancing your stats out a little bit more, if you can. That way you don't get absolutely like one shot or anything. Because I'm pretty sure you just went like complete glass cannon, right? That's the one thing I did with Master Yi in League of Legends. I actually balanced out my stats between health, damage, and tankiness overall. I made sure I would not die easy. If you wanted to kill me, you better be ready to commit. You better be prepared to not run like a little chicken. And a full 6 armor plates. What kind of defensive stats do they give you? My previous one had almost. Oh damn. Okay, that's a lot of HP. Guess it wasn't enough to withstand a lot of damage, though. Probably just enough to withstand a few hits, I'm guessing. Oh. Huh? Wait. It sounded like you died, basically, so I assumed you got hit by something. Unless that game has, like, dodge chance, in which case, yeah, good luck hitting him. Good luck to the enemies, I mean. Nasty little storm right there. I'll gather data around that one later. There's still a ton of locked quests in this game. I had a zero gravity relic with a 0-second melee attack, and basically allowed me to fly around. Oh, so you basically couldn't be hit by melee attacks. But I assume there's ranged attacks that would counter that. That's what I would do anyway. I would add ranged units in that game just to deal with any flight. Otherwise, that flight would just be beyond overpowered. Oh yeah, you told me basically. Alright, let's get this thing activated and then make our way to the planet's core. They're all buried, which is really annoying. Also, I got some diamonds on me. Made them myself though, so they're not they're just fake diamonds. They're industrial diamonds. They're not natural diamonds. Imagine if you could find natural diamonds in Astroneer. That'd be interesting. Alright, now just to wait for the wind. As I start seeing that spinning, then plug it in. Nice. Come on. I will never be that lucky again. You never know. Honestly, Miso, I think you have a better chance of getting luckier that way than me getting lucky in relationships. I kid you not, I cannot in a relationship for the life of me, buddy. I am not that lucky. So yeah, you have a better chance of getting that lucky again than me getting into a relationship, buddy. I don't just say, I say that as a bit of a joke, but also as facts. Shit! The wind cut out. Crap, come on. Okay, resume. That was probably my second time feeling overpowered like that. Also be careful of games like that. I assume they are very addictive. As in like, yeah, unfortunately the man is void of Riz. Thanks, Dyer. I wouldn't say I'm void of Riz, I'm just saying I'm just not lucky. There's a difference. I'm lucky in a lot of other areas, and for some reason I could call shit. Like I know it's gonna happen for some odd reason, but yet I can't freaking... Omega facepalm. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's make my way back home. I'm gonna have to teleport the gateway nodes just to see if I can find the location I was at. Just retrieve some of the other items that are there. Stream elements. Hey, I say that as lovingly as possibly can. Don't worry, I got you. First time I was rolling dual shotties and built them to basically be dual snipers. God dang! What kind of range you got on that? What a bot greeted Dyer. Fuck off, Jesse. He's got a great aim. It's how that works is keywords. It's keywords, basically. So you guys are just setting it off, basically, is all. And don't worry, it doesn't say it on repeat. It only says it once per stream to each person who says that. So you're good now. You can say it as much as you want. freaking mountain ranges. Really annoying. They're such a pain to navigate. Luckily, I can put these batteries away once I get back to base. A lot of graphite here. Awesome. Use the little arrow I got. And we're back home. Hey, listen, hey, listen. But yeah, those shotties had a far range, and I reduced the bullet spread to a single. Oh my god, that's overpowered as freaking hell. Holy shit. At that point, yeah, I can understand why you're doing so much damage. It's ridiculous. Also, when I get back to base, by the way, in this game, I need to make the large rocket now that I have the ability to do so. Because I'm not going to be able to take this thing off world unless I get that. Because it's way too big for this rocket to handle. Let me see. Large rocket. Not the extra large, just large shuttle. Yep, exochip, titanium alloy, and ceramic. Very easy for me to make now. Go to one of those gateways and get my lights back. Because I had to leave them behind. Do this. Come on. I'm stubborn. What is my game doing? I swear it's being weird. Got this last battery. I don't need that much for a rover. There we go. So what's up, Dyer? What do you want me to listen to? Unless you're trying to mimic Navi, in which case fuck off with that shit. Gateways over there. What you're seeing right now is the suit light. Nah, just copying Navi.
Hey, listen, hey.
Fuck. No. Honestly, I probably sounded more annoying than Navi at that point. That freaking high-pitched voice of mine. Imagine it's a parrot that says that. I think that'd be even worse. Okay, Toad, relax there. Fuck off. Fuck off. Jeez. Alright, so it's time to start teleporting around and see just what this is like. I'm assuming I'm gonna need to keep the vehicle off for the time being, off the platform. Okay. So where am I currently? Okay, Equator 2 is where I need to go. Or Equator 2 is where I'm at. So I'll start off with Equator 1. Utilize the gateway fast travel. Squawks! Squawk! Listen, squawk! Oh god. Here, look. Who I'm comparing it to, what I'm thinking of is Jafar's parrot, Iago. It's clear. 2, 3. This was the location.
Hey, Jafar! Listen! Jafar! Listen!
Oh my. You know what? Never mind on that one. That sounded so cursed. That shit was cursed. Equator 4. Yeah, this ain't the Nether. This is just the gateways. I'm traveling around the world fast. I'm sometimes worried it's gonna drop me and I'm just gonna take a lot of fall damage and die, but it seems like I'm fine. Is it? No, this isn't it. I need to find the slope that I was on. So it's one of the polar ones. Probably. Ow. Oh, it killed me. Motherfucker. It killed me. Oh, I died to a fucking balloon. Great. Hold on, I need to make an oxygen tank so I can... Glass. Hold on, just throw this on there. Did I just throw the plate on there? Why did I throw the plate on there? Bunch of oxygen tanks. Run there. Also, I should be able to make a hoverboard now. I do have the recipe for it. Where is it? There it is, hoverboard. Exojet. Cool. Okay, I need a power source too to come with me. I don't have to. Fucking balloons, I swear they're so annoying. One time it gets me. Son of a bitch. I thought I survived too, but apparently not. Pop coral again. The only way pop coral kills you, by the way, is you break it and you're too close. Other than that, it's basically useless from what I've seen. Gotta love the hoverboard. So good. Okay, where's my shit at? I died. Here it is. There we go. Alright, let's get myself sorted out. I have enough oxygen to last me a while here, so I'm basically fine. Oh, light's on the wrong side. Get on this side. Well, oxygen tanks. I probably don't need that many now. Keep them here. I'm not leaving the RTG behind. That's stupid. Come on, attach the damn drill. Don't make the diamond drill head, I've already got it. have to come back to grab these. But I'll remember to keep an emergency hoverboard with me from now on, too. Anyway, Equator 4 wasn't the location. Let me head back to Equator 2 real quick. So I can drop off some of this stuff. Honestly, dying in this game honestly ain't that bad. Shit doesn't just despawn. At least I don't think it does. Why not? I don't think I can name the nodes, Dire. If I could, I would. I'll make sure RTG on there for the time being. This is a three-dimensional object, Dire. You can try to name it north, west, and east on certain ones. Oh, the beacons? Maybe. They're just called like equators 1 through 4, and then there's north and south. Let me see now. Back to equator 2, and then I'll check out the north and south poles. That would just be a lot more confusing if I'm being honest. They just call them equator because they're along the equator, Dire. Yeah, that'll do. Now let's actually go grab the actual other stuff I need. So, start north. If it's not north, it's definitely south. Dire, are you just bullshitting at this point, buddy? I gotta ask. Okay, it's north. I feel like you're overthinking it, dude. Oh, I can't take it with me. Shit. Well, at least it's at north. That's fine. I don't mind leaving the research line. I mean, I've got like so many lights on me. I just want the lights back. All my headlights. No, genuine way I name directions. Oh. Yeah. As far as I can tell, though, you can't actually name them unless you... Actually, no, you can't even name the beacons. You just place them down and just select the color you want or turn them on and off. That's basically it. I could color code them, and that would be something called red, blue, green, yellow, beige, turquoise, I don't know. There we go. Well, to be honest, when I was looking around those things there, I wasn't paying attention to what they were actually called. I was mostly just trying to power them up.